So today, guys, we are going to be ranking all 9 of these Spider-Man movies. I'm not going to be including movies like Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, or Captain America Civil War, but I will be including Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the animated movie. So in total, there are 9 Spider-Man movies currently out, and I'm going to be ranking all of them from worst to best. In last place, I think that we can all agree that that the Amazing Spider-Man 2 is probably the worst of the night. It's not a bad movie at all. I just think that the plot isn't really that good, and I think that Green Goblin is just ugh. In 8th place, this is probably where I'm going to get some hate, but I will say Far From Home is going to take 8th place. It's definitely the weakest in Tom Holland's trilogy, and and while Mysterio is a great villain and Jake Gyllenhaal played him perfectly, I just think that the plot is just missing some stuff and the action sequences are just a little bit lacking. Overall, it's not a bad movie at all, but I just think that it's lacking in a lot of places. Next up, I'm gonna go with the Amazing Spider-Man 1. I mean, I'm gonna get a lot of hate for putting this movie at 7th, but to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies. I love Andrew Garfield's acting as Spider-Man and Peter Parker. It's just his movies have been a little bit weak and his villains have been kind of weak, but overall, Andrew Garfield's performance was pretty good, but I'm going to put the first Amazing Spider-Man in 7th. In 6th, I'm going to put Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 3. This movie gets a lot of hate, but at the same time, Bully Maguire kind of carries this movie, and the plot is a little bit weak in my opinion. In 5th place, I'm going to go with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man 2. This is a pretty good movie, but at times I feel like it's a bit overrated. But I do really like this movie, and to be honest, there's nothing majorly wrong with this movie. I just think that the next 4 movies are much better. In 4th place, I gotta go with Spider-Man Homecoming. This movie gets a lot of hate, but the plot in this movie is so good, and Michael Keaton's performance as Vulture is amazing. I mean, I absolutely love this movie, and it's really good, but these next 3 movies have to, I mean, they're just legendary, and they will not be beat. In 3rd place, I have the first Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Love this movie, definitely Tobey Maguire's best Spider-Man movie out of the 3, and I love this movie so much. And now for my top 2 Spider-Man movies. I will say, trying to figure out which of these 2 movies go in which place was super hard. Okay, I mean, these 2 movies are so good, and you already know what these 2 movies are. They are Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man Far From Home. But here's my ranking of these 2 movies. In 2nd place, my favorite anime movie of all time, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I'm going to get a lot of hate for putting it in 2nd, but other than putting it in 2nd, let's just talk about the movie itself. This movie is amazing. It's so good. The plot is fantastic. The voice acting is spot on, and I really like how Miles Morales' uncle turned out to be the villain, and I absolutely love this movie, and I'm so excited for Across the Spider-Verse to come out this June, but in the meantime, this movie is amazing. And in 1st place, Spider-Man No Way Home, my favorite Spider-Man movie, and I'm guessing a lot of you out there, it's probably your favorite too. It's at least the best Spider-Man live-action film. I mean, you got Toby, Andrew, and Tom all in the same movie. You got all of the villains. I mean, it is just an amazing movie, and if you have not seen it yet, you need to see it. This is my favorite Spider-Man movie, and definitely the best live-action Spider-Man movie of all time. Thank you guys for watching, and like and subscribe if you guys want more rankings.